everyone, welcome to Guarantee IAS IPS in seconds program. Here we discuss most probable question for UPSC 2020 prelims. Let's solve the question. Which is an appropriate description of reflation? What is reflation? Let's first understand what is inflation. Inflation is general price level increase in the economy. General price level increase in the goods and services price in the economy. General price level increase of goods and services price increase, that is inflation. What is then disinflation, deflation, reflation? These are not classification of inflation. These are a kind of situation like inflation is. If inflation is general price level increase of goods and services, then disinflation is general price level increase of goods and services at a decreasing trend. That means there is inflation is there, but the rate of inflation is going down year by year or month by month or day by day. Which means if in 2090 inflation rate is 6%, then 2080 there is inflation, which means price level increase. But the rate of inflation is lower, 5%. 2090, 4%. That is what disinflation. Inflation at a decreasing trend. That is disinflation. Then deflation. What is deflation? Exact opposite of inflation. Inflation is general price level increase in the economy. Then deflation is general price level decrease in the economy. That means if we buy a good, if we buy a car in 2090 for 1000 rupees, there is deflation in the economy for 10%. Then you can sell it, the value of car will go down to 900 rupees in 2020. In the case of inflation, there is 10% inflation in the economy. If the price of car in 2090 was 1000 rupees, then the price will increase to 1100 rupees at 10% inflation in an economy. So, deflation is exact opposite of inflation. Then what is reflation? Deflation is not good for any economy. For growth, there should be controlled inflation. For growth, there should be a controlled inflation for every economy. Otherwise, the price for goods and services will not increase. There will not be no growth. So, there should be a controlled inflation in every economy. So, at the time of deflation, the government through different measures deliberately trying to push and up the economy from this deflationary trend through different social sector schemes, by giving loans and providing pensions. Government trying to push the economy, push the demand in the economy. What is inflation? Excessive demand over supply. Excessive demand over supply. The supply of goods and services could not meet the demand. Then the prices, the demand for goods and services increases, thereby prices increases, thereby inflation happen. Deflation is exact opposite of inflation. That means excessive supply over demand. Supply is excess over demand. So all goods and services not going sold. Demand is lesser. So the government is trying to push the economy, push the demand in the economy. That scenario is known as reflation. Deliberate measure by the government to push the economy. That situation is known as reflation. If we draw a graph on these situations, then it will be like this. This is price level increase, price change, 0. If we draw like this part is inflation, increase in the price level, rate of price change. This disinflation, there is increase in the price level but at decreasing trend. This part is deflation and this recovery stage is a reflation. So reflation is deliberate measure by the government to push the economy from deflation. Some countries in the world experiencing deflation like Japan, etc. So there is lesser demand in the economy and negative interest. So answer the question. Which is an appropriate description of reflation? A persistent recession in the economy? No. Situation where government deliberately trying to push economy from inflation. Here, the statement is right till push the economy from, but inflation is wrong. Option C, sudden fall in currency against other currency. That is absolutely wrong. Option D, situation where government deliberately trying to push the economy from deflation. Please read the statements carefully. Situation where government deliberately trying to push the economy from deflation. That is the right answer. That is the definition for deflation. So the answer is option D. Situation where the government deliberately trying to push the economy from deflation. Thank you.